Banty, what's good, bro? Appreciate that, man. Bam, what's good, Bam? Welcome. Forgot to upload the thumbnail. Had to fix that real quick. We're good now, though. And shut that down. Let's open something up. I don't know what I want to use today. I don't know what I want to use today. Maybe I'll start off with some pigments. The Panty Dropper is in the building. Eventually, I'm gonna get sick of using pigments, but not today. I have no idea what I'm about to cook up. No idea. Be something fire though. If pigments will ever load up, should have kept the beat going until the plugin loaded up, right? Now it's just awkward silence. That moment when you're looking the streamer in the eye and you're like, you should have some music or something going, my guy. Boom. We're in there now though. Loaded. Random. See what we got here. I can't use that because it's just not consistent. I like that sound though. Hey, you and Savani do the collab? Are you guys gonna send that on Sunday so I can hear it? Yo, this up. Do that with the piano. Take. Enter his audio clip. Leave remainder. Liam, what's up, bro? Welcome. Yeah, man, I'm interested, definitely interested to hear that, Savani, when y'all put it out. Or, Bam, my bad, I didn't mean to call you Savani, my apologies. Right, so let's go ahead and copy this, paste it here. Yeah, I can find different piano in here. Lo-fi. The lo-fi. Jesus, you see the CPU usage off of this one plugin? That's ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. Not gonna be using that one. Mr. Adai, what's good? Mr. Adai or AD, I still don't know if I've been saying it right the whole time. This beat is not going the direction that I thought I was gonna go when I sat down and was like, I'm about to make a beat tonight. Look, I don't want to just use regular old piano, but I'm sick of these pianos on every beat. Yeah, I've heard of Ties. I can't get it to work right on my computer though. I have it. But it's like every time I try to use it, this is what Ties does in my computer. So I couldn't do a review on it because it got super frustrating. I think I'm about to scrap this beat and go a different direction. This isn't what I was looking to do. So yeah, I have it, but like I have to click off the screen to make it work. Oh, I guess I gotta pick a sound. Pick a sound. And then after I do that and I click off the screen and click back, but every time I click it, like if I click this, then it's like this big. And then I have to, in order to make it smaller, because the things in the bottom of the corner to fix it, then I have to come over here and basically reset the plugin. Because even if I go back from like right there, it's going to stay large. So then I have to reset the plugin. And then once you reset the plugin, you lose the sound you were working on. So that's why I never did a review on this, because it's got some pretty decent sounds. It's got some pretty decent sounds, but it just won't work for me. And like once you reload the plugin, it's fine, but every time you click off of it and click on it, with the sound initiated, does that. I kind of want to use that little noise that I was using right there though. I kind of like the way that sounded. That dark gamer lead. Mm. I'm gonna mess with it anyway. We're gonna scrap what we're doing. Wonder if maybe if I guess I could have done this. I could have detached it Ah, that didn't work. Still gonna mess with it though. Delete. Get this out of here too. Then I'll just export the pattern, I guess. The irony of it being the same exact chords I was just doing is funny. Let's open up Octane. What are y'all talking about? I see Bigelow. Bam Bam. Bam Bam, no Bigelow. So of all those plugins I dropped this week, because I dropped 1,000 videos this week, which one do y'all think was the best? That's the question of the night. I don't even really feel like, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, man. I'm pretty spun, man. I don't even feel like making a beat. What? Um, Log into the wrong Octane? I don't even remember what my password is. Remember what my password is. And I think I made some funky password and let the computer decide. Um, I gotta black out the screen real quick. Y'all just gonna be looking at me for a second. While I go grab my password. Sorry that you guys get the pleasure of looking at the screen for a second. Do 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 do. Oh man. Yeah, well, I think that was Orb Producer Suite was last week, but that was by far probably the best one so far. Sonic Sounds. What is my password? I don't even remember entering a password. Oh yeah, see, I don't know what that password is. That's a long password. No idea what this is. Manage passwords. Jesus. Work you have to do to get to what you need sometimes. The username isn't. When you be logged into the computer and it makes you put in a password to look at your other passwords on the internet. There's no way I was gonna do this. Probably change that. Alright, boys, we got action. I can turn the screen back on now. Do 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 do. Alright. All that work. I wonder if they dropped any more sounds. I'm not gonna download anything right now, but I wonder. Hey, there's new packs. Real guitar, Beethoven. 0.8 gigs. Mafia pack. Retro pack, the sauce. Man, they got all kinds of new packs. Need some of those. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I get off stream tonight. Definitely gonna be downloading some Octane. Yeah, I haven't even pulled up the Splash Pro yet, man. I haven't got a chance. That Splash Pro, I haven't even pulled it up yet because I mean, I dropped 5 videos this week. 5 videos, and this is the 3rd live stream, so that's a lot of content. Plus, I've worked all week. I've worked every day, so it's like I haven't really gotten a chance to get into Splash Pro. And then I got this other plugin that I believe drops on Tuesday, and it's like a super complex plugin. So it's the one I've been telling y'all. It's already in my probably top 5, type 6 VSTs, like synth sounds slash romplers, because kind of like a combination of both. It's a sampler, but it's got like LFOs. You can change waveforms. You can layer up to like 4 levels, I think, or 5 levels. Well, the original sound plus 4 more layers. Then it has like reverbs, and it's got all kinds of stuff, man. It's got a scratch. You can do scratch. It's got everything, dude. It's got everything you can need in a plugin. It's got textures. I mean, it's so fire, but it's a lot of stuff in the plugin. So it's like he's got 2 different layers of LFO, I believe. It's got a lot. It's got a lot. So like I gotta really tomorrow I gotta sit down when I get off work and just mess with the plugin until I go to sleep, and then Sunday I'm off, and I'll probably mess with the plugin all day Sunday, and then make a couple beats or something, and then do the live stream. And I'll probably get off the live stream early on Sunday again. I'll probably get off at like midnight so that I could shoot that video and edit it, because I want to have it up and edited um, before I wake up Monday, so that it's just ready to go on Tuesday. Because they said they're not sure if they're gonna drop it on Tuesday, because another plugin might drop that's might be a little bigger. So they don't want that plugin to steal their thunder, so it might get delayed a few days. But I don't know if it's gonna get delayed or not. So I told them I'd have my part done. I told them I was gonna try to have it done by Saturday, but Sunday night I'd record it at the latest. And then I'm gonna let them see the review. Typically, I don't let people see the review before I do it, because I'm not gonna change it. I'm not changing it. You know what I'm saying? If you ask me to do a review and I don't like something, and like you send me like I'm not changing what I'm gonna think. So, but I like them, and I really like the plugin, so I'm gonna let them see it, and they're gonna post it on their site so that when the plugin rolls out, my review is on the site for everybody to see. So I'm gonna send them that a day early. I need to have that done Monday and uploaded, thumbnail done, and all that other stuff. So I don't think I'm dropping any videos until probably Tuesday. But I mean, I've dropped 5 videos this week. I think I'll be all right not dropping a video until Tuesday. And then I still have a video in the cup for those headphones, but they messaged me and said the headphones aren't going to drop until, I think they said like the 15th or the 21st of October. So it's like y'all stressed me about doing this review, and the headphones aren't even going to be ready at Amazon until the 15th or something of October. So it's like, man, the life of a reviewer, right? Guess I can't complain. And then they want me to send in the review so they can see it. I'm like, I ain't sending y'all nothing. Like, y'all got me effed up. All right, sorry. I just been talking you guys' ears away. Devani, what's good, bro? Yo, GoldenEye, what's good? Nice video of the studio. I wish you would have taken us along on your journey. Um, Everybody, check out my guy. Once in a while, I give y'all shout outs. Check out my guy. GoldenEye, I don't remember. I guess it would be under your name, huh? I don't remember. I'm a bad Facebook friend, or I'm a bad friend. I know it's in my notifications, but I don't know how far I gotta go down to my notifications to find it. Oh yeah, duh. It's your real name. I thought, man, I could be wrong. I thought you got the notification and I watched the video. Just um we'll just do it like this. We'll just scroll through these notifications. Hopefully it lets me scroll to it. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. I don't know why. My man just did his studio tour. Go find his page and give him a subscribe, man. GoldenEye's a dope. He's a dope rapper. He's getting his beat game together. But he just dropped a video. He just dropped a video basically going over his studio tour, and he dropped another video on the channel a ways back when he first moved into the house. And so you can see and you can hear the difference um in like what he's done with the studio. So like he started off with nothing, but now he's got a bunch of equipment and he's got his stuff going. So I'm not gonna play the video just because I don't want to get a copyright strike. I'm pretty sure he won't strike me, but it's just dope. He just goes through all his all set up, all the stuff that he did. He's got like two separate rooms, one for controlling, one for recording and stuff like that. I mean, check it out. Follow him, follow his journey. He's a good dude. My peoples. Just look for the G. Dot Williams. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I that's what I typed in the first time, but I thought I don't know. I don't know. I just didn't. I don't know why I did. I guess I was under a different profile though. I was under my old YouTube channel. So maybe it just didn't bring you up, but I don't know. Obviously, I've seen the video because I commented. So yeah, but yeah, man. Follow my dude. Show him some love. Y'all know he be in here. I don't even want to make this beat anymore. I'm like 47 minutes in and I'm like grumpy and tired. I'm on my old man right now. I don't want to do anything. I'd rather just sit in here and chop it up for like the next hour than go to sleep. Because when I be doing these videos, I be up until like 5 or 6 in the morning, like doing the editing. And so it's like every day this week. Every day. There hasn't been a day where I've got to go to bed at a decent hour. It feels like in forever because I streamed Sunday. I think I was messing with whatever I was filming on Sunday night. Oh yeah, the gate lab. I shot that on Saturday night or Sunday night, but I was messing with it all night Saturday. Friday I live streamed. Last Thursday I was up all night doing the video for Orbsen. I mean, I've just been on it, man. Been on it. Wednesday I live streamed. Tuesday I did whatever video I did for Wednesday. So it's like every night I'm up until like 6. Boys go beat down. I know y'all aren't here to hear me cry. Just crying like a little baby. Damn keyboard keeps going out on me. I don't know what I'm gonna do because I don't feel like using this sound anymore. All right, I'm gonna quit playing around with y'all. I'm gonna quit messing around with y'all. I mean, what should I react to though? For sure, G. You already know I got you, pimpin'. You already know I got you, bro. You deserve all the love too. I mean, what should I react to? That would be better for Twitch. Like if I had a Twitch, because like on YouTube, when you react to stuff, they be trying to hit you with copyright claims. I mean, I can react to stuff if y'all want me to, though. I could try to find random stuff on the internet, music tips that are trash or something. I know Weaver be doing the bad tips. I don't really want to do like reacting to music because it's the Sunday thing, so I'm still gonna do that obviously on Sunday. Um, you know. What's up, Josh? You haven't missed anything, man. I've just been talking for the whole stream so far. I think I put down 2 different chord progressions. I didn't like either one of them, and I deleted them. I'm on my grumpy old man right now. Um, I haven't made anything. I haven't made nothing. Nothing plus nothing means nothing. Alright, I'll make something, though. I don't know what I'm gonna make, but I'll make something. These skill highlighting. Go deep. And open up Omnisphere. That's what's up, man. I don't know what I'm gonna make right now. Making beats all week. I mean, I guess I always make beats, but I'm going in this week because I've been messing with this plugin. So it's like I've been making beat. I've been nonstop, man. Nonstop. I probably have a bunch of beats in the cut that I haven't even pulled out yet that y'all haven't heard. Because typically, you know, whenever I do a review, for the most part, I'll I'll make the beats on, you know, that night. So I'll make a, you know, I'll make a new beat for every video that I make. Um, you know, I think it's better that way anyway. I think it's better to have the beat demonstration versus have you watch me make a beat for 15 minutes like a lot of people do at the end of their video. They'll do like the um you know, they'll do the cook up, but it's like I can already cook up and then I don't have to make the video like a half hour or 35 minutes. I'm not knocking anybody who does that, but it's like if I make the beat, then I can go through better scenarios of how to use stuff and how to make it sound, and then it's just easier if I just play the beat for 40 seconds because then you get to hear the sound in the beat, you know, or whatever, multiple sounds, whatever it is that I use. And then from there you get to decide, you know, decide whether you want to keep watching the video or not. You know, if the sound's not something that you like, then you get to hear it right at the beginning. And then I'll go through all the sounds, the presets, all that other stuff. I hate all the keys in this Omnisphere. But I'm about to use those and I'm about to make a lo-fi beat. Just like that, it has been decided. We're gonna make it today. Man, I'm struggling today. I tell you what, my brain is not working. I shouldn't even use this for anything else but the chords. So since I've been on my fake Liam kick lately, I gain stage sometimes. So here's the thing about here's the hard thing about the gain stage and conversation. I think in a video that I told you about, I kind of gave you not necessarily a gain stage, but to level your stuff. So if you watched Weaver's video the other day, he basically explains gain staging pretty well. As far as when you gain stage, you are supposed to use these knobs to control the amount of volume that goes from the plug-in to the mixer. So this volume knob and this volume knob are obviously different. This volume knob controls all the sound before it gets to the mixer. This volume sound controls everything once it's at the mixer. So when you're turning this knob down, up and down, you're basically turning down the knob with all the effects on there. So you're turning down the after product of putting effects and everything on whatever channel strip that you have going. When you turn this knob down, you are basically turning down the volume of just the plug-in before it gets to the mixer. So you're turning it down before all the effects get to it. Now here's where things get a little dicey for me, is that with most plugins, you can't really tell the difference between turning the volume down here and turning the volume down here. But one thing that turning the volume down here on the channel rack versus turning the volume down on the mixer is that it gives you more space to mess with the mix knob. So let's say you get I don't know how to put that. It gives you more freedom with these knobs. So it makes it easier to automate. it makes it easier to do a lot of stuff with these lever or with this levers, um, versus, having to turn something all the way down here because it's a loud plug-in, and now you don't have very much room in order to automate anything if you were to automate anything. So I'm not necessarily saying I'm right. I'm not necessarily saying I'm wrong. But the reason why gain staging used to be so important is because you want to control the frequency that's going into the analog equipment. And that's why it was such a big deal, is because you want to control all of the information. Basically, whatever sound is information, you want to control whatever information is going into the analog gear so that it's not too loud and it's not distorting it and it's not clipping it and it's not doing all those things to it. um in the digital world, it's not necessarily as important. I'm not saying it's not important, but it just depends on how you look at gain staging. A lot of people look at gain staging nowadays as just leveling out your sounds. And a lot of people still talk about it in the traditional sense of controlling the level before it gets to the mixer, if that makes sense. I mean, I hope I explained that well. Um, right, and I agree with what Liam's saying. I think it more so matters if you're. I think that's 1,000% correct, because like, not every plugin emulates analog. Like, some plugins are just plugins. Like Omnisphere, I wouldn't necessarily say that emulates analog gear. They may have sampled some analog gear, but it's a synth. It's an electric synth. So I mean, I don't know. That's just my personal opinion, though. And again, I'm not saying my opinion's right. It's just my thoughts. But just for you, I will gain stage today. But see, I'm iffy on that because sometimes I do this and sometimes I don't. It just depends on my mood. If I'm like by myself, a lot of times I'll mess with these knobs because, like, if I'm like making a beat by myself, I'm just not thinking, I'm just going. And typically, when you're like, you've been making beats for so long, kind of where something's gonna be at the range of sound that you want it at. So it's like I don't necessarily even always have to look at this meter over here. I know if I'm playing a guitar or something, um, just by ear, you can just hear if it's too loud, if it's gonna sit well in the mix. So, like, I don't even necessarily always use these meters when I'm mixing down a beat when I'm in the pre-mix mode, and I consider the pre-mix mode the part where I'm making the beat. So as I'm selecting my sounds, I typically like to lower my volumes because I normally, when I make a beat, obviously I have the headphones up all the way because I want to hear how it's going to sound. So I don't typically make beats with the volume at like 50% or 60%. Normally I have it up all the way. And if it's too loud in my ears, then I just turn it down. And that's just, I'm sure I guess I can't speak on how most people make beats. I never asked anybody that before, but I always make beats with the headphones up all the way. And then, I turn it down. If it's too loud in my ear, then I just know it's too loud in my ear. Liam, you got me on this super guitar kick, man. I've been using guitars on like every beat, and I mean I'm loving this guitar, these jazz finger guitars. Oh, I love them. Alright, so I'll run with that for my guitar, and then what is she using? When you're using Omnisphere and it's only using 6, that just baffles me right now. It's normally the CPU usage on this is through the roof. Alright. So we're just gonna make something calm and relaxing since that's my mood. What's up, Skydra? Welcome. Yeah, I would say sorry I missed that question. That's probably why you asked about the game stage and was about the headroom. I would say if you're just making a beat to like make a beat tape, then headroom's not necessarily that important. It all depends on what you're making the beat for. So if you're making the beat for an artist, headroom's important. Because what stream is this? Is this stream 54? Sorry. But headroom is important because the artist needs to get their vocals in there without changing the information of the beat. Like, remember how I told you before, sound is information? So you don't want to change the information. So like if you maximize everything and then somebody pulls it down, just think to yourself, they're gonna have to put another maximizer on your beat again. They're gonna have to master your beat again. So it's like, just think, if you do something twice, if you master a beat twice, it's not going to sound the same. It's going to sound a little bit jacked up. So I would recommend, if the beat's for an artist, I would send a beat that's mixed as the best of your ability, and then I would leave between, I'd make it -3 to -6 dB. And then yeah, typically for a beat, I mean, I guess I would say between 4.5 to 6 dB, because when they put their vocal in, it's going to take it up to 3.5, 3 dB, and then you give whoever's mastering the track headroom to master the track. And that's an important part of music that's mixed. Like, a lot of people wonder why their songs don't sound the greatest, and that's part of the reason why, is because the beat's mastered to a beat tape standard where the mids are super high, the highs are high, everything's high. There's no place for the vocals to sit. And so think about it like this too. When you hear a song and the song has very few instruments and noises in the song, the vocals always stand out in those songs because there's room for the vocals in those beats. So like any DaBaby song, there's not a lot of stuff going on there, and his vocals always stand out in the beat because there's not a lot going on in the beat. So there's plenty of room for his vocals to be the star of the show. Yeah, man, we're already on 54. It's crazy. I feel like just yesterday I was doing my first stream. Time flies when you're having fun, kids. Alright, let's see what's in here for strings. Oh man, I can't believe I'm this tired. That's not even what I was looking for, but I might use it. Oh yeah. Jalen, what's good? I'm from Atlanta. Well, I'm from Omaha, Nebraska, but I live in Atlanta now. ATL, Shouty. Siri, I didn't ask for you. I said ATL, Shouty, and Siri pops up. Yeah, man, I have a ton of projects. I think I've showed y'all this before. And this is just one computer. This isn't even really like, cause I got, other computers and stuff, but um I got a ton of projects. I got projects for days. But this is just stream projects right here. You know what I'm saying? And then I got projects for days. And that's just on this computer. I don't even know how many beats I have on this computer, but there's a whole lot of them. I mean, that's a lot of beats, in my personal opinion. That's a lot of beats. A lot of beats. We're just gonna make it an Omnisphere kind of beat. Let's see if we can yeah, well see I have like I need to take all of the stuff off of the computer that is like beats that are already out for the stream site. So like that are already like, released to DistroKid. I think I've already got like 120 beats or something, 110 beats released to DistroKid. So I need to take all those and move all those to my external hard drive so that I can get it out of here, because sometimes it is exhausting when you're looking through your stuff and you're like, man, I don't remember what that song was called. There's not even a possibility that I'm looking through 250 beats to find one song. And like I have songs that I've worked on. I don't remember the name of the song anymore. So it's like, it's not messing with that. But I've done a pretty good job of starting to go through everything. Like I have all the beats that I've used for an album. I think I have uh some beats picked out for the next beat album. And then I still have to go through some more of the streams. But I typically now I name everything after a video. So anytime I shoot a video, I name the beat after the video. So then that way I know I can just go back and look through my YouTube videos and see, oh, that's a good beat, that's a good beat, that's a good beat. And then I don't really make beats on this computer anymore, unless I'm doing streams or making demonstrations for videos. So all my other beats are on my other laptop. So, um, you know, that kind of helps me out a lot too as well. Um, what I gotta see what the plugin is. Let me see. I gotta open up the chat. Hold on 1 second so I can click on that. I'm just exhausted tonight, fellas. I am not in my groove. I am not in the mood to do anything. I don't even want to finish this beat. Man, I can't believe you made me log in and pull up Delay Llama. Uh, I'm not making a beat with Delay Llama. I've seen too many videos of people making beats with Delay Llama, so it's like, um, I can't believe you made me go there. I've seen too many videos of people make beats with that plugin, so it's like I wouldn't be really original, I'd just be the 1,000th YouTube producer that made that video. And not to say it's a bad thing, we all copy off each other to some degree. I don't know if y'all saw my YouTube message today. I need y'all to send me them stream setups. I'm gonna try to put that video out next week, where I judge people's music studios setups. So send me those videos, man. Send them to something 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 hit submit at gmail.com. Send them. I need those pictures. And I'm not even gonna open up the emails until the day I do the reaction. So whenever I do the reaction video, I'm gonna open it up and then I'm going to look at them. Maybe I'll look at the pictures ahead of time so I can kind of decide, because it depends. It depends on how many I get. If I get more than like, I don't know, it just depends on how many I get, because I don't know if I'll get more than 10, if I get more than 20, if I start getting like 30, 40, something like that, well then I'm gonna have to open them up and kind of figure out which one I want to use. But I want you guys to send me a picture of your studio and then a beat, And I know a lot of you guys, I'm gonna already know what genre of music you make, but Liam came up with a pretty good idea where I'm gonna try to guess the genre of music off of the studio. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's a pretty dope idea. Yeah, I'm gonna finish it, man. I'm probably just gonna put some I'm not scrapping it, that's for sure. Because even if I don't finish the beat, I'll use it as a sample or something and put it in the next sample pack. I want to put some strings or something in there. My brain's just not working real. I might not use this string, but or I might. Got something high end out. Let me see. I'm gonna put some drums on this. But I'm not physically here with you fellas tonight. Then I didn't want to no call no show on the on the stream. That's not cool either. I like this snare. Let's see. like any of these kicks. I'm going to go ahead and use a different kick though. Is this on like C4 or something? Oh, no wonder. Maybe that's why I don't like the way the kick sounds. And I'm tripping. I'm like doing a poor job of, this is how you know I'm tired. Put all the kicks on the C4, and then I got the kicks right in the bass notes. Oh my goodness. You like that 3000 snare? Maybe I'll throw it in there for some different parts in for you. I think that one's just low. That's why I don't think I ever use that one. I could be wrong though. But I think that one just sits so low in the mix. I don't want to find some kind of, man, I still haven't downloaded this other kit that I have. I need to get my life together. I need to get some more freaking drum loops. That's what I need. The 85, so we stretch it just a little bit. Guess I could just make the tempo of the beat 85. Omnisphere is $500, bro. Make this sound. I mean, yeah, it's pretty easy. Jalen, sorry. Sometimes I be off in the zone. Yeah. I mean, if you got a buttery guitar, Liam, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'll take it. Um, Making this sound something like this is pretty easy. All it is basically chords. The chords are like the main part of like a lo-fi beat. So like as you hear, I mean, and then a little guitar on top of that. But it doesn't have to be a guitar, it just has to be something light. Just remember this, when you're making like lo-fi beats, you need like you need that fourth chord, and so um or the fourth note, because you want it to be like a jazzy or a bluesy type chord progression versus just like a regular chord progression, where a regular chord progression would be like C, E, G. You need to put that B on top, and then you need to strum the notes out so that it sounds like it has that lo-fi sound, and strum those notes out hard. So it gives it that like here, let me I mean, that's like the main thing, like to think about, and then everything. I mean, I don't want to say that because obviously I've been doing this for a while, so but I'm like, and everything else will come easy. Well, yeah, I guess it comes easy because like for obvious reasons. But um, if you listen, this is the base of the beat. Everything came from these chords. So you just want to make sure that you get a good chord progression, and this was an easy chord progression. I just went down a note on every chord, so it wasn't like I put together some complex um chord progression. I was going to invert some of these notes, but what I was going to do originally was I was going to bring these notes down, but the sound of this um piano just sounded nice, so I just left it as it was. But I was going to do something like this, so I might do that for like a switch up in like the second verse or something, but or in the verse or something, because I'm not going to do a whole lot with this beat. I'm going to make it pretty simple. Throw a bass in there, and then I just drew in a guitar, and the guitar basically followed a lot of the melody. So I basically stayed on the chord progression with just a few passing notes. So you'll see like with I don't know what plugin that you use, or I'm sorry, I don't know what yeah, if y'all can tell, I'm super sleepy. I don't know what DAW you use, but most of the DAWs have ghost notes. So like if you set up your scale, um like this is a D minor melodic scale that I have it set on right now, I think. Is what I originally set it on. It might have changed though when I switched up the. Yeah, so this is a D minor melodic scale. So it'll tell you what all the notes are in the scale. And if you can use these passing notes in order to not just necessarily always stay on the grid or just copy the same notes in the chord. So you just see it like I use passing notes in different spots throughout the beat. And I stayed on the grid a lot as well. But if you stay on the grid, if you stay on the chords, you're not gonna have to worry about playing a note out of key, because you don't want to be having notes hitting that aren't in that scale because then it's going to sound off key. I guess if that makes sense. So like let's say I had this E playing and then I had like at the same time I had like an F sharp playing, it's going to be out of key. So one way you can always stay in key is if you keep your notes on the chord progression. Not saying you always have to do that. I don't always do that, but it makes it easy. And then I just found another little chorus, little nice airy sound, and I put that over the top of it. Then like you'll see, like I put these notes in different places than I put the notes for the guitar. So like, it might be playing right before the guitar's gonna hit again, or it's playing at the beginning of the chord, or right before the guitar's gonna hit again, or something like that. And then I put some strings at the first note of every bar, um, And and this C is the same as this right here, so I just made it go up an octave. And so, that's how we got where we're at. Then some basic boom bap drums. Boom bap drums will work for lo-fi. John, yo, what's good? Ableton. Oh my goodness. I don't even want to talk about Ableton, man. I still have nightmares about that plugin. And I still have another video I have to do with that, and I am not ready for that next video. I am not ready for that video, man. Ableton took a lot out of me, man. That video hurt my soul, man. Like when I was said at one point in the video, um, maybe that was the Logic video. One of the videos I was like, man, y'all need to give y'all favorite YouTubers props when they're making videos with these plugins that they are these DAWs they never know how to use, because it's super hard, and then we have to talk, and then like I don't curse on my channel, but I curse a lot in real life. So it's like trying not to be mad and cursing and just get mad and frustrated because I'm just not trying to be all irate. I was super frustrated when I used Ableton. I was really 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 frustrated. That beat took me, I'm ashamed to even say it, I think it took me 4 hours to shoot that video. It don't never take me 4 hours to shoot a video. Like typically I'll make a beat in a half hour to an hour, and then I'll shoot videos in like a half hour, and then I can edit the video in like, maybe a couple hours. So typically I can start making a beat, recording the video, and finish editing the video in the same amount of time it took me just to make a beat in Ableton. Like that I was super frustrated using that program. It might come easier next time I use it, but the first time I used it, I was not a fan. Not a fan, not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. I should use Monster Bass, but I don't think I'm going to. I'm going to keep it simple. So let's go ahead and copy this. Paste it. Monster Bass. Let's see. It's 3. I don't necessarily even use FL Studio's limiter. I use we'll make it a light. I don't typically use FL Studio's limiter. I'm not saying it's bad. I might use it like sometimes if I'm going to sidechain. But that's the only time I use FL Studio's limiter is if I'm going to sidechain. That's it. Typically I'll use Ozone's a limiter, maximizer. I prefer maximizer to a limiter. And then I'll use L1 maximizer by Waves. Those are like the two main maximizers that are limiters that I use. No, it's an authentic creation. I did use a loop. The only thing I used a loop for was this this right here. This is the only everything else I made. This is the only thing I used for the loop. But everything else is here, you know. Typically I don't use loops. So like if you come here and like you see anytime you see a video of mine and you see like it looks like I'm using a loop, I don't use loops. I make all my beats from scratch. So like a lot of times you'll see the wave in a video like because I'm using an old computer to do demonstrations with. So whenever I do a PC demonstration, I always use my old computer. Sometimes I use my Mac and stuff. But like when I'm streaming right now, I'm using my PC to stream and my Mac is the streaming computer. My PC is the computer I make beats on. But the old computer can only handle so much CPU usage. So I have to export down all the waves. Like if I'm using a bunch of Omnispheres or Analog Labs or something in a demonstration, I typically export all that stuff out so that there's no lag once I'm trying to screen record off the PC on for the videos, because I don't want them plug-in to look like it's making my computer lag, or I don't want it to be making that scratchy noise and all that stuff. So typically I'll export everything out except for the drums, because the drums are just simple, you know, a simple wave pattern. It doesn't take up too much CPU usage. But every time you hear a beat, I don't ever really use sample. I'm not a sample producer. I'm definitely not opposed to being a sample producer, because obviously I know where hip hop started with samples. So more power to you. Make beats however you want to make beats. I definitely don't look down on anybody who uses samples. Use them. That's just not typically how I get down. I typically just make everything from scratch. So you can see all the patterns. You know, these are the pads, guitar, stuff like that. So I need to find, y'all know I need a cymbal, because y'all know I love me some cymbals. I don't think this is gonna work right. I think it's too long, and I don't want to cut it because I want that tail. It would have to go right there. Can't believe that I have 4 instances of Omnisphere going and my CPU usage isn't through the roof. Like, this is like, psh, I'm mind blown right now. Typically my computer would be screaming at me. Tonight she's in a good mood. I'll use the last one for you. I'll make it work. I can throw that delay. I can leave it how I have it set up. Because a little bit of delay will sound nice on it. Like. Yeah, Akon could definitely be on this one. Singing about I'm in the middle of the city. I can't sing, so I better stop. And I don't have this mic. I don't have my. I can't hook my Apollo up to my PC, so I can't even throw auto tune on and pretend I can sing. All right, so now I want to throw, just because, in the spirit of today, let's go ahead and save this. I'm gonna throw a little bit of spaz on there so that we can get some juice, some use up in there. Yo, can I get a like? There's 6 of y'all up in here, or 11 of y'all up in here. I ain't got no likes. I need a like. I need a like. And I'm gonna plug my phone in real quick too as well. I'll push play though. Before I even mess around with some distortion, I'm gonna go ahead and put this soft clipper on so that it doesn't get too loud. Because we know how distortion does. Let's see. Alright, so let's go ahead and I'm gonna do something else. Maybe I'll just automate that on there. Yeah, I'll just automate that. Eh. Get some Shaper Box 2 going. I've been in my Shaper Box 2 bag lately too. No reverb on. What are you looking for? I don't. When I make beats, like, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I mean, I have reverb on a whole bunch of stuff. I don't put reverb on 808s though. I'm not about that life. Um, but like this piano already has reverb on it. I can already tell. Like it's already got. Oh, it doesn't. Hey, look at me. Sounds like it does. But yeah, typically if I'm making a beat, but I probably will put something on this guitar for like the second verse. So I'll probably switch it up. But I love this guitar. This is like my guitar. Got an echo on it. But like I typically, if I'm just like making a beat now, I typically don't bust everything. I normally bust everything when I do a final mix, and then I'll mess with it a little more, and then I'll figure out what I'm gonna do, and then I'll send um all my instruments to a bus and run them through. Well, I'll reverb them individually here, and then I'll put a little reverb on them in a bus so that they're kind of more glued together. And then I'll typically take all of my drum sounds and I'll send them to a bus as well. And I'll put like some kind of transient shaper on there so that it makes the drums hit a little harder. And then I don't really mess with the bass too much. I normally leave the 808 as it is. I might mono it, but I leave that as it is. I don't put it in my drum bus. And then depending on the 808 and the kick, I might sidechain it, but I don't typically sidechain it. I look more to try to find an 808 and a kick that go together. You don't have to sidechain it. You know. And then I'll run an imager on the end. And then if it's just a beat for a beat tape, then I'll put like another EQ on the master track. Well, I export everything out and then I'll master it if it's for a beat tape. And then I'll put like an EQ on there. I went over this the last stream, but I'll put an EQ on there. I'll put a maximizer on there. I'll put an imager on there. I'll put some kind of saturation on there. And then I might do a few other things, but that's typically what I'm going to do for like a beat. Sometimes I put some dynamics on there. Yo, I think I did. I started to mess with it, the Guitar 6 in the last stream. I started to mess with it on the last stream, but I whatever stream that was, but it was just like, I don't know. I didn't mess with it too much, and it's something I got to mess with off stream. But I was thinking about just waiting until I eventually upgraded to the Guitar Rigs, whatever 5, new one, and then start messing with it. John, I normally use the Waves GTR3. That's what I typically use on my guitars. So you'll see I'm going to use that here in the second verse. I'll probably make it a little more aggressive. And what I typically do with my guitars too, I haven't done it with this one, is I'll typically bust out the guitar and then I'll put the effects on the bus chain and then I'll pan that to the right and then I'll leave the original version, I'll pan that to the left. So you kind of get like a trippy effect where you get the clean guitar in the left ear and then the one with the effects on it in the right. And then sometimes I might put like a reverb or something. I might put an effect or two on the one going to the left ear, just so it's not straight dry, but I like to do that as well. I'm just, I think I've said this about 1,000 times. I'm just beat up. I've been dropping videos and working all week. Y'all seen how much content your boy put out this week? Oh yeah. We're gonna do something with Shaperbox. Sorry if I went a little too loud for y'all. Let me go ahead and put this soft clipper after it. Not what I meant to do. You're playing me right now, FL Studio. Alright. It sounds like the Bit Crusher's on there, but it's not. I'm gonna run with that. You see. What's up, Kitty? Welcome. Oh yeah, I definitely got a day job. Definitely. Create an automation clip for that. Create an automation clip for this. All right. I think we got something. So go ahead and split all this up by channel. Take all this. Control. Don't need to get this. Don't need that then. Nah, well, kind of. My day job gives me inspiration to work harder on this stuff because uh, I hate my job. I mean, I don't. It's an easy job, and I get to do different things. So that's the cool thing about it is that I get to pick and choose what I want to do every day. I have different options of what I want to do, and I can do it. But I hate my job because I'd much rather be doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd rather do something that I enjoy versus something that I have to do. You can I don't care what nobody says, you can only like a job so much. Nobody goes to work. Like if you didn't have to go, you wouldn't want to go. But if like I want to do this, you know what I'm saying? Like every day this is what I do. You know, every day I don't have to do this. I don't have to make beats, but it's what I want to do. I don't have to make YouTube videos, but it's like what I like to do, you know? I don't have to rap, but it's what I like to do. So I can figure out how to make this the focus of everything that I do. Um, you know, I figure sooner or later it's gonna pan out well, you know, because it's like my goal isn't to be like a platinum rapper or like a platinum producer. My goal is to just be in the space, you know, because you can do so much other stuff. You can sell your beats to movies, you know, radio. You can do all kinds of stuff. You can do these tutorials. You can teach people. You can sell beats. You can sell raps. You can write songs. You can engineer music. You can mix down people's. There's so much area of room in this space to do stuff. It's just about building up a catalog and a resume and just continuing to do the right things. So it's like continuing to be consistent. So like what may work for me may not work for you. What may work for you may not work for me, if that makes sense. Like not everything that everybody does is going to work for everybody else. You have to figure out your lane and then you have to work as hard as you possibly can to create that lane and then to open that lane up, you know? And then sometimes people will follow. So it's like I'm not the first person to ever do reviews and stuff on YouTube. I'm not the first person to ever do tutorials. But like my stick isn't trying to be the best tight beat producer or trying to be the whatever. I'm just trying to be the best producer I can be, the best rapper I can be, the best engineer I can be, and in return, share you guys some gems with you guys and the things that I learn and share like some free plugins because I understand not everybody has money. You know, I understand like people when you look at your base of people who watch your video, I think only 30% of the people who watch my video are in the US, and I'm from the US, but I have like people in England, people in London, or people in just all over Canada, Africa, Asia, India, all over watch the content. And so it's like I understand in different places the price of a plugin may not be as easy to come across as it is here. So it's like if I can do stuff to help people find things that are going to make them better producers, give them better sounds that are going to give them more confidence, you know, help them learn how to use the plugin versus just being like, um, grab this distortion plugin, but then don't explain to them or let them hear it or show them how to use it. You know, it's like my goal is to show them how to use it so that then at the end of the day, they can become the better producers, the best producers that they can be. And then you know how things always work out in life. Like people remember people who help them, you know? So it's like, I remember people who helped me, who always helped me and looked out for me. And so it's, you know, it's the same way, you know, like somebody blows up, it might give you boy a shout out or whatever it is, or whatever the case is, you know? You help somebody, they typically tend to help you back in return. So, you know, my thing is just to try to be better than I was yesterday, you know? Try to make a better video than I made the day before, trying to find a better plugin than I did before, trying to make a better melody than I did before. So, you know, that's just typically my goal, write a better verse than I did the day before, you know? Um, Thanatan, what's up, my dude? What's up? I'm glad you hopped in here, man. I'm just in here, just talking and making mid beats tonight. Um, yeah, I've been on some mid beats tonight, man. I don't know. I'm super beat. You already know I've been talking to you, man. I been doing these videos every night, man. I'm pretty beat up, and it's like 12 here. Typically, I talk to you be like 2, 3, 4, 5 in the morning. Um, Everybody give a shout out to Thunder Time, man. He's a dude who made Vibes, Tape Piano, X8. You know, he's made a whole bunch of plugins that that are super fire, especially that Tape Piano. If you've been following this channel for a while, you guys already know that I use that Tape Piano all the time. All right, man, you can teach a man to fish. Um, you already know that phrase. But that's basically my goal is just to, long story short, to be the best. When I was younger, yeah, I wanted to be a platinum rapper, but I wish I would have known the things that I knew now. And so all I can do now is tell people the things that I know now. Granted, everything may not be necessarily the same because life changes, things change. So as in 20 years ago, there wasn't this lane to get on YouTube and produce music and make videos and do all this other stuff. I know, man. I don't know. Are you just waking up or are you just going to sleep, bro? um, but 20 years ago, um, teach a man to tune a piano, tune a fish. Um, 20 years ago, there wasn't this lane to where you could just get on the internet and put your music out and then somebody find it and you blow up. You like had to follow the process of getting a street team and sending the street team out to different cities to get your music in the hand of the right person and hope that they hear that music and then in return maybe they come check, they fly you out and you have one audition, you have one shot, and it's just things aren't the same as they used to be 20 years ago. So it's like it's one of those things when people say, if I knew now what I knew 20 years ago, but life's it's ever changing, it's ever changing. So yeah, man, tape piano X8 vibes. He's always be looking out for your boy. I forgot where I was at in this beat. Let's listen to it again real quick. I think I was said, oh yeah, I was gonna change these chords up. And then I'm just going to um what I'd like to do a lot, just drag these over a little bit. And so that it just gives the beat a different feel. So like this is like if you're new to these streams, this is the laziest way to switch up a kind of a chord progression um, in the middle of your song, and then you don't really have to do much. Like this doesn't consist of doing a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? All you're basically doing is um moving some notes a little bit so that you can just give your chords a different variation. And I'm telling you, this is like one of my go-to tricks for lo-fi songs. This is one of my go-to tricks. It just because it doesn't have to be complex if it's a lo-fi beat. Like, don't nobody want to be hearing like, well, people aren't trying to study and hear all kinds of switch ups and all kinds of stuff. Like it's the rhythmic patterns and the drums and all that stuff is why they listen to lo-fi. So like, and then this will just give it. So this was the pattern before. So some simple chords, but then just changing it up and you can make this a different part in the beat. But I even think I'm gonna add one more note right here. Maybe I won't though. I don't like the way that note sounds. Yeah, I don't like the way that sounds, so I'm not gonna do that. But that gives it just a different variation. But there's always been a lot of people in the game. Well, I guess I can't say that because I'm old, so when I was growing up, there wasn't very many people like rapping like at school. Man, it was like my crew of people, and that was it. Maybe a couple other people, but there's always been like there's always been a ton of artists, you know, everywhere. I always hear the story of the starving artist because they're everywhere. How this will sound. All right, so let's get rid of some of this stuff. I'm gonna have the drums are gonna drop there. Pick them out here. Oh my goodness, I'm over here messing up. Control Z. Take the drums out here. And dub can come out here. The kicks can rock. Hi-hats can and work. See how this sounds, fellas. Siri. I don't even know why Siri's got a male voice now too. Siri, I'm gonna need you to go back to the girl voice. I don't like a dude whispering in my ear. Not cool with that. All right, so this is what we got now. Barza, what's good, bro? Nice little beat. I think that's good. I appreciate that the compliment to Jalen. You know what's funny is I don't know how long you've been on their channel, but I'm actually a better rapper than I am producer, um, which is ironically funny. I do need a manager though. Um, I don't really do tight beats. That's my thing is I don't do tight beats. I do me beats. You know what I'm saying? That's what I try to teach is how to be like your own producer. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like I could sit down and obviously like anything, if you make beats long enough, you can mimic somebody else's style because it's not hard. All you have to do is once you figure out a chord progression, placing the instruments isn't that hard because you just got to play an inch. You can figure it out. You can be like, oh, they're gonna do something like this, or you hear certain sounds and elements of a beat, and you're like, oh, they use halftime on this, or oh, they use shaper box on this, or oh, they use stuterator here. After you've used a bunch of plugins, you can start telling, what 808s they're using, what kick drums they're using, and stuff like that. But like I always say, is why would you try to make like a Hit Boy type beat? There's already a Hit Boy, but there's no you. So, if you perfect your style enough, you could be the next producer. There's already a Hit Boy. We don't need another one. You know what I'm saying? We don't need another Jetson. We don't need that. We need some originality, and that's what changes the game. That's what makes the game grow. Or if you take their style and blend it with your style and now you've created something else, that's what moves music forward. But like when you make, when you're rapping over the same kind of beats that Lil Baby's rapping over, or the same kind of beats that the Baby or whatever's rapping over, you're not setting yourself apart from them, and that's where a lot of people fail. I mean, I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I haven't in the past. Just trying to mimic some of your favorite rappers and the way that they rap and stuff like that limits you because the world's already got a Method Man, the world's already got an Andre 3000, the world's already got these other rappers. So instead of trying to be like them, you should be like yourself and perfect your style and perfect your craft. Maybe take some things from them that you see them do well, but figure out how to take those things from them and then make them your own, if that makes sense. You know? Because that's what makes the game evolve. That's why like people like Roddy Rich and Lil Baby and them are so successful now. It's because instead of trying to be like all the rappers before them, they started singing and they started doing different stuff, different melodic stuff, and it's stuff that nobody ever heard before. And so whether you like it or not, or just like when mumble rap came out, whether you like it or not, it blew up because it was something different, and they basically took beats that may have been people were using, but they were started rapping over them and started doing things to them different, and people just want to hear different stuff. But not only that, radio stations want to push different stuff. So whether the message is good or bad, they just want to put out different stuff. So once you start getting different stuff put out there, the radio station has no qualms putting out trash music that has a trash message, but if it sounds different, they know that it's going to make the listener listen once and then it's going to cause a buzz, and then they're going to come back to the radio station so they can either listen to the song again and not like it, or listen to the song again and love it. And so that's part of why sometimes you hear the craziest music on the radio station is because they have to throw stuff at the wall. It's like, it just better be trash. And if you hear it enough times, you'll like it. If you hear something enough times, you're gonna end up liking it. There's so many songs that I've hated, like that song by my lifestyle song. Man, I used to hate that song when it came out. I hated that song for like a year and a half, and then like I heard it like every day for like a year and a half, and then all of a sudden I'm like, man, this song's kind of fire, in my lifestyle. But and then I started not minding the and then I stopped started not minding that kind of music. um you talking about risers or just crashes? I like crashes more when I have it come back around. So I like to throw a crash on the first kick. That's how I like to transition my parts. So like if I'm doing like a boom bap beat every 4 bars, I typically like to have a crash come in on the one. Or if I'm doing like a trap beat, every 8 bars, which is 4 bars, double timed, I like to have my crash coming on the one. I really don't use a lot of risers. I prefer just to use like a transition like this. So how I have this go, or I guess that wasn't a good example because the filter only cut out so much. but I like to have just like an effect at the beginning, then have the effect kick into the beat instead of have a riser. And then when I have my like my shifts, like when I have my verses go from the end of the verse back to the chorus, I like to take all my instruments out because like I think I say this all the time on stream. I typically make a beat that somebody's gonna rap or sing over. Like I don't make beats that are like beat battle beats. So if somebody was to rap on this, when you rap, typically your first few bars are going to be your hardest bars, and then the last few bars are going to be the bars that people remember. So I like to have not very much going on when the verse starts. I did on this one because I did a little switch up, but typically I don't have a lot of instruments going. Normally I'll have like a piano and like an instrument going, and then I cut everything out for the first couple bars, and then I start building the beat up. I think I always say it like this: think of like a beat as like a movie. So like at the beginning of the verse, you're building the movie up. So like at the movie, you're starting to tell a story, and then you start to get into the main part of the story, and then right here would be like the climax of the story, and then this is the ending of the story as it comes down and stuff like that. So I always think of a beat like that is you're making it like a movie, so you're making it entertaining. And so like that's why like when you guys see like when you're watching these videos and stuff, and like I can arrange these beats super fast, and a lot of times I hear people like I didn't even realize he did all that real quick. It's because I kind of already have in mind. I have a structure of how I make my beats. You know how everybody says you can typically tell when somebody makes a beat. You can typically tell when you hear one of my beats because I structure my beats all very similar. Not the same, I don't always use the same sounds or put the same thing at the beginning or something like that. But I have a basic structure that I always follow. And the basic structure that I always follow is build the beat up, build the beat down, chorus, everything on deck, and then after the chorus, obviously everything goes away, build up, build down, chorus. And so it's like it's always easy for me to arrange a beat because I know how I'd want to rap on the beat. I know I'd want some breaks or something in here, like so like when I don't have the drums going right here, that's when that's probably some vocals are going to hit hard or something like that. But I know I just like to have breaks and stuff like that in the beat. I don't like to have a beat just slapping the whole time. I like breaks so that I can emphasize stuff in the verse and stuff like that. Yeah, I used to battle rap all the time, man. I used to do a bunch of battle rapping, man. I got a boy, yeah, G already knows. We got a homie who I used to be on a label with this dude. I used to do a lot of stuff with this dude. Um, check this dude out. If you watch a lot of battle rap, I don't know if you've ever heard of this dude named Saint Mike. Um, but he battled up Cortez. He ate up Cortez. Um, he's battled. Dude, he destroyed. What's your boy's name? Chess. And I know if you watch battle rap, you know who Chess is. Dude, he murdered Chess. Murdered Chess. He murdered Anubis. Anubis won like BET's Freestyle Friday like 8, 10 weeks in a row or something like that. This dude he battled what's that dude's name? Michael Myers or what's his I forget. This battle right here was so dope. This was one of the hardest battles I've ever seen in my life. Saint Mike versus Ain't Ward. That battle, Danny Myers. He battles Danny. He's battled some folks, man. He's pretty dope. He's pretty dope. Um, I'll play a song for you guys. I'm sure you guys have already heard it, but um, you never heard me rap before. We'll, we'll spit some light bars for you. So this is a song that we Liam, who's in the chat right now, made the beat. And then we have another gentleman. Go follow Liam too if you guys haven't followed him already. He's always in the chat. He makes good music. He'll collab with you. He does guitars. I mean, he's a good dude. It's my dude. Obviously, you see, he has a wrench, so he's good people. But this other dude, Jay, who's typically in here too, we're working on a stream album. So, Jalen, as you were saying, you rap. We are working on a stream album, so maybe I'll play a couple songs tonight. I don't think I'm gonna make any more beats. Um, but we're working on a stream album, and we're about 13 songs in. Y'all don't even know I got another song that I'm working on right now that's super fire. I got a beat from X.E.L.O, and I spit this fire verse on that. I'm waiting to get this other verse back in the chorus, and then I'll play it on the stream so you guys can hear it. But it's fire. It's fire. But we're like 13, 14 songs in, I'm gonna drop that album, and then we typically on streams we collab, and we'll make stream albums, and I'll do splits. So if you're on the song and you rap, I do a split. I have producers who will send me different elements of the beat. Like, so one might send a melody, one might send a guitar. I'll put the drums down and stuff like that, or just stuff like that. Different rappers who collab and stuff. But this is a song that me, Jay, and Liam did. So again, Liam made the beat. Liam's the producer of this one. He engineered the track, he produced it, he coordinated everything. But Jay raps first and I rap second.
Caught up in nothing, wasting your time, chasing stars. You live in the moment, carried away from who you are. Caught up in nothing, wasting your time, chasing stars. You live in the moment, carried away from who you are.
Wanna see the space, wanna be first place. Where does fate lay? I don't know, yeah. Tell me how to hold on, tell me what to do now. I'm about to blast off, listen to my vow now. I promise I'm okay now, I'm not going down now. I feel so alone now, I'm in outer space now. Hoping there's a different way, double play, DNA. In my mind I'm feeling great, I just need to get away. Every day it feel the same, every day I fade away. Looking at the window frame, trying to escape. Yeah, you need to get better, we can fight it together. Yeah, you need to get better, we can fight it together, yeah.
Caught up in nothing, wasting your time, chasing stars. You live in the moment, carried away from who you are. Caught up in nothing, wasting your time, chasing stars. You live in the moment, carried away from who you are.
And they still can't see me. John Cena with a mask on. Sick beats, dope raps, it's the passion. Illest nigga alive, under my name is the caption. Mr. Jackson with my adaption to the action. Trying to get it with the fam, from the geeks to the goons. Don't discriminate on them if they some freaks and saloons. Aiming for the stars until I'm reaching the moon. Knowing some fall off cause they peaking too soon. T-Mac before the injuries, I wanna be great. Crocodile hunter, so it's on. If I'm seeing them snakes, I'm trying to get that cash now and later, that's a rebate. One of the greatest to ever do it, so tell me where's the debate? This music is that medicine, serve it over the counter so you can get the fix, liquid pill or the powder. Used to see him all the time but can't find any of them doubters, cause I moved to the south and went ghost with my power.
Caught up in nothing, wasting your time, chasing stars. You live in the moment, carried away from who you are. Caught up in nothing, wasting your time, chasing stars. You live in the moment, carried away from who you are.
Y'all are gonna have to tell me. Oh, there we go. Now we got action. I don't know what happened there. But now I know what that noise is. I be hearing that little clink noise, and I'm never looking at the screen when I hear it, so I don't ever know what it means. But now I know what it means. It means the stream disconnected. You're right. A video can impact the song a lot, unless you're like a huge star like Kanye, and then you can just have a black background. People are gonna listen anyway because you're Kanye. You know what I mean? Yeah, maybe I'll play one more song and I might shut it down tonight. It's your boy. Extremely tired. Hear this beat one more time. Yeah, I do feel like Kanye isn't even trying anymore. Yeah, that was definitely it's Kanye and Drake. That beef is just too funny to me. Shit. I'm scared to Google it. When did he make this? Oh, this is back then. Yo, but the thing, I'm not gonna get into it because I like Kanye. I like the young Kanye or the old Kanye. I liked him a lot, man. Kanye was one of my favorites. I mean, like, dude, the music was. I mean, everybody knows we all listen to Kanye, but the music was just so great back in the day. He was just, oh, he was so great. And then it was like he lost it. I can't bump it right now, otherwise I'll get a copyright claim. But yeah, Kanye's first three albums were just hip hop masterpieces. Some of the best music you will ever hear. Kanye just, oh man, his first album to me, man, I was going through a lot in my life, and like you know how music, whenever you hear a song, it takes you back to a certain time in your life. I just remember listening to Kanye as I was stopping drinking, and I used to listen to that CD, that first Kanye, every single day, every day, like 2 or 3 times a day, every day on the way to work, every day when I got home from work, every day on the ride home from work. I listened to that CD over and over and over and over again because it was just a positive CD. And it's like, I just think about the impact that that music had on my life. Kanye had some dude who never went to church. Well, I mean, I went to church when I was a kid, but had me singing Jesus Walks. You know what I'm saying? Like, All Falls Down. That's probably one of my top 5 favorite songs of all time. It's crazy that that dude turned into the dude he turned into. Right Down to the Wire was a fire song too. I got some bars on the song. I think I've told y'all this before. I got some bars on the song. It's like a Kanye West scheme, and it's like, and I didn't search through the sea, and I didn't search through land. But the finest woman I see in shirt sounds glam. I said, springs around the corner, you wear skirts out, ma'am. Kanye West, then I'll be that new workout plan. She said, Jesus walks, and it all falls down. I wonder if all them lights help me see you now. I'm just a monster, and I'm lost in this world you found. I heard him say, don't stop, it's a love lockdown. But it's like, for the whole story is basically Kanye songs. It's like 12 Kanye songs put together to form the story, It's like things around the corner, you wear skirts out, ma'am. Kanye West, and I be that new workout plan. She said Jesus walks and it all falls down. I wonder if all them lights help me see you now. I'm just a monster and I'm lost in this world you found. I heard him say, don't stop, it's a love lockdown. But it's like 12 Kanye songs. Yeah. That's how you know you love an artist, you know what I'm saying? That got them Kanye bars though. It does, man. And even if it's like somebody you don't even know, because it's like, welcome, C Ray. Even if it's somebody you don't know, because it's like, you know, you don't have to know somebody for them to have an impact on your life. Um, Especially when you listen into to music, and like if like you're listening to gospel music all the time, and this person is telling you to praise the Lord all the time, and you're praising the Lord and you're singing, and that music's helping uplift you, you don't ever have to meet that person. But if like that person changed and became like changed like Kanye changed, you know, it would definitely impact your life because you're like, man, I've been reciting this dude's scripture for 10 years now, and this person's fornicating and living a life of debauchery and, you know, all this other stuff. And they're telling me to praise the Lord. What the, you know, so um I probably listen to Runaway, man. That's one of my cuts too. Whenever I get bummed out about Kanye, I listen to Runaway a lot or All Falls Down. Because again, that All Falls Down is like one of my top 5 favorite songs of all time. Even though it's, you know, you wouldn't typically think that when you hear from me. I'll play something for y'all. I don't know if I ever played this for y'all. It's super rough though. It's like not this is not even, I gotta re-record it because this is just a rough draft I sent to somebody so that they could write a verse to get on it. But Bongonzo made this beat. But this is just a reference track. I gotta redo my verse. But all this is my verse. Definitely has to be re-recorded though. Keep that in mind.
Hey, Bongonzo on the beat, yo. Let's go. Yeah, I spit raw dog on all y'all ball, all yeah, magic. Go paws off y'all jaws off, I haul off, y'all catch it. Like small ball, y'all all talks in Moscovs, that's tragic. No ha call paw, don't stall, y'all done had it. Left the saws off by the agua, in case I gotta grab it. If I fall, crawl, or claw maul, I'm still gonna be at it. Open for paw wall, at a paw mall, I know it's a bad habit. Just like Lou Raw's not who y'all all know, that's so savage. The mortal eye, immortalized, stay sorta high, my corners lie in orbit, sky, absorbent light. Don't report to guys, there's more to life than corporate lies. Subordinates try to coordinate lies, the force arrive. The stork arrives, he's done, and sticks a fork inside. Out jumps a nigga with a beard and pro looking 45. It's Mordecai, they look mortified, cause my spot is fortified. I'm glorified, historic, right? The metaphoric type, shining like a motion sensor light above your door at night.
Don't tell nobody I'd be kicking like that though. They don't need to know. Yeah. Yeah, man, I be going a little bit. A little bit. And I'll play one more for you. This is another song I sent out to the homie. I made this beat. The beat, everything about this needs to be mixed. I gotta re-record this vocal too. It was just a reference track.
Something.
Hit the key.
Hustle been hard past 9 to 5. Real life boss, rock a shirt and a tie. You can take a look, search the sky. You won't find another brother with a thirst like mine. Many done tried to hurt the guy, telling himself it's worth the try. Them is the ones that's first to die. Hit up the morgue, the hearse is your ride. These rappers not trapping that life, they don't live it. We call it a gimmick, a new one will pop up like every minute. Barely in it, but swearing they get it. Not carrying spinach, we staring, they timid. You hit me with beef and I'll be there in minutes before you can hang up or finish a sentence. Just I am coming and I am relentless. I am tremendous, that I'm revealing. I have no limits, why yours is the ceiling. I stand for something like Cat when he's kneeling. These raps are appealing, they snatch up the will and run laps. And these children still strapped for the killing. But that I'm concealing, the track is the villain. No backseat, top billing. Counting my shillings, no time to catch feelings.
Appreciate that. That's a track Dubs got a verse for. G. That's the collab. So is this. Both these songs are collab with me and that dude 2 Cypher that always be on here kicking. I don't even know if that's an ATL flow. That's more of just a Midwest kind of flow. I mean, I guess you could consider it ATO because they be rapping like that now here a lot too. But that's the Midwest in me. How they rap in the Midwest is super fast. Like, it doesn't. I re-record the the every time that I make a beat and I put the beat tag in there, I re-record it because it won't stretch right, you know. I mean, you can stretch it, but it'll sound a little off. But every time that I make the beat tag, I just re-record it. And since I rap, I can always get it on beat because you know that's nothing but a thing. Um, that's nothing but a thing. Um, yeah. Yeah, I mean, when you think of Midwest, oh, you used to when you thought of Midwest, you thought of like Twister, Bone Thugs, you know. Now it's like Tech Nine. My boy King Ice will be killing it. Um, you know, you think about a lot of Midwest rappers, they rap fast. That's why it's funny when Migos said that their contribution to the hip hop game was a triplet flow. When it's like, bro, people been rapping fast for a long time. That flow, that triplet flow, is nothing new. Like Bone been rapping like that since the '90s. Twisted been rapping with the triplet flow since the '90s. Sure, why not?
Pink rose, dirty clothes, feel the flow for 30 rows. I got the essence of kings, you got the smell of dirty hoes. Maybe you're gardening heavy effort this murder road. I could further boast, but prefer to toast with a third of smoke. Better get Dean, never heard a choke. You purge your quotes with your hand on the Bible, you out here learning, folks. Can't tell me, Nathan, I'm seeing the sheep you herding slow. Better pick a process the nonsense just so they heard the flow.
My job's to damage these rappers, so I'm looking to injure more. Have them red, seeing stars like the flag out in Singapore. You can try to roll the dice, I'm yelling what they hitting for. When the problem gets too deep, they pulling out like some centerfolds. Pocket watching Ric Flair, what you counting my figure for? Authentic to a T, that's why they loving this nigga roll. I'ma keep the peace, but got a problem, I'm with it though. You better come correct it, get bam bam, no Bigelow. Got him fucked up, like Pookie, stay rock. Control the ball, I'm the one that moves the play clock. Rock jock, Jayhawk, nah I'm Mookie Blaylock. And mommy swear to God I'm a plumber the way I lay cock. I'm out here looking like Mayweather the way that I sway yops. I'm direct, so if you caught it, it wasn't a straight shot. Too many people lose their focus while I try to stay locked on this music every day. When I die, I'll take a day off.
I got gang B, they can't tame me. Motherfucker pay me. These ain't handouts, watch how I hand it out where they can't be. These marks getting cussed on the block, see me I can be. I'ma sit a center down so these fuck niggas can't stand me. We so all about that dinner now until I can't eat. I can't speak for you, but I'm on posters like a stamp beat. I can't speak for you, but I nail that braille if you can't see. Just so you can feel a nigga fed up like a full pantry.
Hip hop in its purest form, nigga, I need that. Take it to the back of your head, call it a relapse. Now I'm back to smacking these rappers, start at the kneecap, put them to rest. You ever go night night, no CPAP, an excellent specimen. Time to let them thoughts settle in. The music they peddling to your brain is a detriment. Let me say it so elegant, I'm the change in your regimen. In the room, I'm the elephant, dropping shit, call it that excrement.
Yeah, it's insane that me, Saint Mike and King Ice were all on the same label. We're all in Familitia. And to me that's insane. Just insane. Cause ISO, you know, obviously he blew up. So, you know, he blew up. So he's like like a real touring rapper with, you know, strange music and stuff with Tech Nine and stuff. And then Mike be doing all the battle rapping with URL and RBL or whatever, RBE, Raw Breed Entertainment and stuff, which is crazy. Obviously, I'm not on the level of what they're doing, but you know, my YouTube's getting bigger. It's kind of crazy that the three of us were sitting in rooms together, having meetings, planning shows, and doing all kinds of stuff. And considering we're all from Omaha, that's kind of insane too. Insane. You know what I'm saying? Just when you sit back and think about it, it's like, you know, if everybody's plans work out, it's gonna be crazy because you know everybody, you know, obviously ISO, we don't have to worry about him. That dude just got in headlining a tour. Mike, I think Mike just signed with URL and Smack, so you know. You said you want to work on your kung fu. Want to be a kung fu master? Everybody was kung fu fighting. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, man. Did y'all mess with that? I'm not gonna play no more songs. Maybe I'll play another beat though. Uh, we'll play another beat. What's up on the beats? I mean, I like this beat. This beat that I made for the review today, I really like that beat, but it's mixed horribly still. I should mix that. Yeah, that I mean, it is pretty dope. I can't even think. That spaz, it's pretty dope. It sounds good on other instruments as well. So it sounds good on more than just. It sounds good on more than just guitars and 808s. This video right here has got me. This is the one I'm telling you I made already this week too for the dang headphones, but I can't even drop it. I guess I've already created the thumbnail. I could drop that in there. But yeah, man, I'm telling you, your boy has been. I dropped a gang of videos this month. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 videos already. I might be good with like 14 this month. Oh, you're about to shoot a video. Oh, look at this guy. He said, forget your rules. I do what I want. I do what I want. I thought this video was going to do much better than it did, too. It should have. This video flopped. This one did. Yo, here's the thing about doing YouTube. For anybody who ever, if you ever do a YouTube, you cannot predict how your videos are going to do. You literally can't. It's just like, don't even waste your time. It's like, it'd be the videos that I don't be expecting that are going to do the greatest. Like, it'd be a decent plugin, but I'm like, nobody wants to see this. And then it's like 3,000 views in 2 days. And it's like, oh my God, I can't believe, like, and then when it'd be like a super dope plugin, like, I thought that GateLab was going to get like 2, 3, 4,000 views in the first couple days because it's a fire plugin and it's by Audio Modern and it's got like 400 views, you know, and I dropped it yesterday. So it's like, you can't ever predict what videos are going to be the biggest videos. Like the saxophone video I did has like 15, 16,000 views. I didn't think that plugin was going to get more than 1,000 views. I just like the sound of the saxophone, so I did a review on it. And then like, it's just crazy. It's crazy. And then you do videos like everybody needs. I would like to shoot it sometime next week. So I would like to shoot it. Yo, you gotta. I hate to say it, G, but you gotta just come back on Sunday. But you know, I'll play it on Sunday. I typically just don't play anything during the regular streams because, everybody. You can send it to me and I'll listen to it. You know what I'm saying? But I typically stay away from playing other music on streams because if I play it for one person, then I gotta play it for somebody else. Or if I play it for somebody else, then it's gonna offend somebody who I didn't play their music last time. They're not gonna come back to the next stream or whatever the case is. So I try to stick solely to playing beats only on Sunday. That way I don't offend anybody I've told no to in the past. And then so that way I don't open it up to have people sweat me about playing music during the streams. So obviously, you know, you're my guy. But just send it to me on Sunday or send it to me now. Send it to me Sunday because then I'll play it. Or send it to me now and I'll play it Sunday, or you know, I'll check it out in private too as well. So you can send it to me. Sunday's beat reviews. I think he's talking about reviewing the studio. I would like to do it sometime next week. So I'm going to talk about it again on Sunday and I'll probably make a couple more posts because I don't think I've received any, you know, obviously I don't expect everybody to drop what they're doing and send me pictures. But I would like to put that video out next week. I got another video too I've been working on for a while. It's kind of funny, but I think people will be receptive to this one. Because it's kind of like a skit, but it's not like a skit. It's not like it's a different kind of video. So I think, but it's all music music related. So I think everybody will like it. Yeah, nobody sent anything yet, so but I would like to set the video out. I would like to send the video out on sometime next week, but if I can't get enough people to send me their studio setups, then I'll just put it out another message or something. Because I didn't get I only got like a couple people who wanted me to mix their beat down, but I'm probably not gonna do that video because I didn't get enough submissions for that. So, and like I'm not here to talk negative about anybody, but like one of the beats, I couldn't. No, there's nothing I could do with that beat. I mean, I could mix the beat, but the beat wasn't put together very well. We'll say for sure. They didn't pick the greatest of sounds, and they didn't pick the greatest of sound. The beat wasn't good. I'll just say that the beat wasn't good, and so I wasn't gonna mix it down. He said I'm gonna wake up and exercise like Kyle Beats. I got nothing negative, man. It's just the way he does his content. You know, like I got nothing negative to say about any of these people. The only negativity I got, y'all already know, is the beat maker versus the producer argument. That's the only negativity I have towards any producer in the producer well, beat maker producer community, whatever. Is that everybody wants to be something they're not. Just be happy with what you do, master what you do, and be the best at what you do, versus trying to be something that you're not. Because it's like, I'm not gonna. I think I'm gonna save this for a video, and then I'm gonna quit talking about it. I think I'm gonna do like a rant on the difference between a beat maker, producer, songwriter, singer, all that other stuff. But that's my only beef and qualm in this community. But you know, Kyle makes his videos the way that he makes them. You know, like he's not really here to give you tutorials. He's here just to vlog, because that's basically what it is. His videos are vlogs. They're not producer tutorials. You know, it's just him. You know, his daily routine, waking up in the morning, him making his coffee, him making some beats, whatever. Some people come over, however it is. But his videos are basically vlogs. They're not tutorials. So, you know, I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at a guy Bongonzo started trying to do. He started doing vlogs versus doing tutorials. I'm not mad at him. Do whatever kind of content that you like. You know, like my cup of tea isn't necessarily vlogging. I thought about maybe doing some vlogs, but I don't really do enough to be vlogging, man. All I do is work and make beats. So a vlog would just basically be me cooking up a beat like y'all already see me. So instead of doing a vlog, I just live stream. Just makes it easier. Probably get more views off a vlog than I would off of a live stream, but I don't be out doing much, you know. I don't be out in the streets. I don't be ripping and running. I don't be exercising. I be chilling and working and making beats. So I don't know. I don't think a vlog with me would be that good. But maybe 5 years ago it would have been super entertaining, man. Super entertaining. But nowadays, not so much. I don't be doing nothing. Yeah, he's a student. But he started doing vlogs. So his last like 4 videos have been vlogs. But it's what he wants to do, so you know, I have no hate. Obviously, it's not my content. It's my dude, so my guy. So I'll support him whatever he does, man. I'll watch his videos. I'll give him some thumbs up. Give him some comments. Show him some love. That's what we do. He was like, he was probably the first YouTuber to show me some love. So like, I always have love for him. I don't typically, if I'm gonna just, normally when I do distortion on an 808, I just put it right on the chain, on the 808 itself. And then if I'm gonna use sidechain, then I'll sidechain the kick to the 808. So like every program's different. So if it was me and I was making an 808 pattern, let me see here. So I'm just going to basically grab an 808, a kick drum, and I'm going to show you what I would do if it was like a basic 808 that needed distortion. Because not every 808 needs distortion. Remember that as well. Not every 808. If the 808's already distorted, like if you got it from a kit, it may not need distortion on there. But just for the sake of showing you something, I'm going to show you what I would do if I was to use sidechain. Because you don't always need... Because those are already distorted. All right, so I'm just gonna grab. I typically will just use this plugin for 808. Mouse be just taking off on me sometimes. right? So not a complex pattern, just something that wouldn't be too irritating on your ears. So what I would do is I would find a kick that went well with it. Because again, I mean, yes, obviously, not every 808 and every kick's gonna go together, so you might have to sidechain it together. And when you sidechain it together, sometimes you have to change different parameters and stuff like that as well. But we'll just grab a kick from my kit, because obviously I love my kicks. Of everything in my kit, my kicks are my favorite. And we'll copy this pattern.